welcome to Bitcoin Wednesday. I am your host, Brian, and soon we'll be having our guest host show up with us any minute, and I will invite him on, and we will get things started. Remember, we're using some new software, so we can't see if anybody hops on to watch. So please leave a comment, say hi, share the broadcast so we can get some other people on here, and let's talk about some cryptocurrency and what's going on in the market and see what people's thoughts are today. So let's get started. I am expecting Vance any minute now. Let's see. We're able to put some cool stuff up on the screen. We're able to invite guests on to share their comments. We'll also post some comments up here as we need to. So anyways, I hope if you're on live, please say hi, say anything, just so I know that it's working and that you're on there and listening, so I can say hi back to you. Just gonna wait here for a minute. I apologize, I was a minute or two late getting started. Just gonna go ahead here and share this on my other pages, so we make sure we get everybody out and watching. Give me just a minute. All right, so I'm just waiting for Vance to hop on, and I will also, I don't know what's going on. The internet seems to be pretty slow tonight, so maybe too many people home watching Netflix or something like that. You know, I mean, I've got a gig of internet bandwidth, but I don't think I've ever actually been able to get a gig of internet bandwidth. Now, part of that is only certain computers can even handle 1 gig Ethernet. So that is possibly a problem. Okay, 1 second. I am just sharing this. Again, if you hop on, say hi so I know that you're there. Otherwise, I don't know if anyone's there or not. I've got this shared on one page. I just want to get it shared on another one real quick. Let's see. All right, so we've got that posted. Make sure it goes out to my page and to the public and to, I think I might have just did something wrong. That's not where I meant to share it. All right, I've got to do this again. I apologize. If you're on, please say hi. Let's see who's on tonight. Still waiting for my co-host to show up. Not a lot going on in the market this week. Yeah, I do see that it's starting to rebound a little bit. I don't know if it's going to take another dip or not, but it is starting to rebound a little bit, which is good. Let's see. I want to share this. On my timeline. Okay. Okay, so I think we've got it shared on a couple of different places. I'm just going to check my phone real quick because sometimes that seems to be a little bit easier. See if it shows up right there on my post. All right, so I got the notification on my phone. Although join me for Bitcoin Wednesday, live chat going on now. So if you're interested in some live chat, join me. Let's see if we can correct that. That's funny. Live chat going on now. Please comment. Okay. Get that taken care of so that it's not live chat, it's live chat. So anybody on, let's talk about crypto. Like I said, this is not the normal Facebook Live, so I'm not able to see if anybody hops on or not. So the only way I know if you're on and viewing this is if you actually come out and say hi. What's up? What's going on with cryptocurrency? Bitcoin's down. I mean, what are we going to do? So any comments would be appreciated. Any questions? We're going to go over it and see what's going on here in a minute. Just going to ask Vance what's going on. I like it with a co-host because that way I know we have something to talk about. If I've got to take a drink, he can keep on talking while I get a drink. So I know he's working on something. He had an issue with his camera or something. So hopefully he'll be on live here soon. So let me go. I'm going to change over here a little bit. I'm going to show my desktop screen here. Give me 1 second. And we're going to start looking at the market a little bit and see what's going on. So you should be able to see it here in a second. This is an addition that we came up with so that we can share the screen and what we're talking about at the same time. So give me just a minute. We'll have it up and all right, there it is. Just going to switch over here for a second. I'm going to add this to the broadcast. And there we have it. So let me change the way this looks a little bit. Oops, other way around. So you can see most of the screen. Let me take that down. Welcome if you've joined us. We are live Wednesday, March 21st, Bitcoin Wednesday. We do this every week, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Feel free to join in anytime, and let's go and take a look and see what's happening in the market. I'll move my, it's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to move my screen over here so we can see it. So I was looking at the market cap. Last week, we had a total market cap of $315 billion. It was pretty bad last week. Everything was red. Things were going down. Bitcoin was at 7,994 last week when we did the broadcast. And so this week we are up $345 billion. And Bitcoin is currently sitting at $9,089. Now, last week when we did it, the Bitcoin dominance of the market was at 42%. It's risen up. It's almost at 44% right now, which means the altcoins are down, having some issues. But let's go ahead and take a look at my screen here and scroll down here and see what's happening. Ethereum is at $575. Starting to come up a little bit, but not much. We're still waiting on that. Ripple's at 69 cents. I'm going to go down here to Cardano at 21 cents. Now Cardano, or ADA, was up over $1 in the beginning of January. So right now it's sitting at 21 cents. It's a great, it's going to be a great platform, much like Ethereum, smart contracts and stuff. And so it's going to be really nice. It's just, they're slow. They want to do everything perfect and right. And so it's taken some time. It did get some love there. Like I said, it was over $1 because of all the market volatility and stuff that's happened. It has come down. And so I think it actually came down a little bit lower, like 18 cents or something like that. So it's rebounding a little bit. It's currently at almost 22 cents right now. As we scroll down, just looking at some of the ones I like to talk about, and just so you know, this is I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own due diligence on these things. And really, what this show is meant to be is a journey for Vance and I, and some of the things that we look at and are investing in, and some of the coins and tokens that we like. And so, by no means am I telling you to go out and buy any of these coins or tokens. Just want to create a journey of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And so we just want to be able to share our knowledge and things that we've learned. Vance has been in crypto for over a year, which doesn't seem like much, but it hasn't been around that long. So he is a little bit more experienced than myself. I've been in a little bit less than a year, but we're learning together. We wish we knew some things that when we got to January, we would have changed and moved some of our portfolio around to protect our assets a little bit better. But instead, we hit the crash along with everybody else, and we're just holding on. The market's going to rebound. We have a good feeling about it, and so we're just holding on, and we'll wait and see what happens. So as I go down a little bit, Tether is the thing that I'm just talking about. One of the things that we would have done differently is moved some of our assets over to Tether, which basically mimics the US dollar. As you look at Tether, it stays pretty much around $1 most of the time. It'll go a little bit lower than $1, a little bit higher than $1, but not much. I mean, we're talking like 99 cents or $1.01. It does not move much. It's a pretty safe place to put your crypto without taking it out of the market and then having to put it back in later. So definitely a good option. Sitting at number 15 on the coin list at $2.2 billion. So it's got a lot of money in it right now. So it's definitely a good option. Lisk is also at $13.54. I really like Lisk. It's been up around $40. I like it. It's a good project. So Steam, I've talked about Steam before. I really like Steam. It's a social networking platform based off of the blockchain. You can also get paid Steam dollars by creating content or commenting on people's content and stuff. And so it's a cool option. Steam was at $5. It's currently sitting at $2.26 right there. But I do expect Steam to go back up to the $5 range and beyond. Some have predicted it to get into the $100 range. And so take that with whatever you want to do with it. I think it'll go definitely above $5, but we shall see. Verge is a good one. I got into Verge very early. As I've told you before, I got in at about 0.5 cent, and it got up to 22 cents. So Verge is a good one. It's down right now at 3 cents. but I look for Verge to come back as well, as all of these coins. We are getting a little bit of green over here on this column, so that's good. It's been awfully red the last couple of weeks. So let's see. So going down, ARK is another good one. I really like ARK. It was in the $5 range. Might have been actually a little bit higher. Let's take a look at ARK here for a second. It loads up. It actually was probably a little bit higher than that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was definitely higher than that. Looks like ARK got over $9.29. So, all right. Let me just take a minute and bring in my co-host, the world famous, from the Valley of the Sun, Vance Ethernet Jr. Crypto Maniac. How you doing tonight, Vance? I think he's on. Can you hear me, Vance? Let me get rid of my screen here for a minute. Vance, can you hear me? Hello? I think Vance is having some technical difficulties. See if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Vance? All right. So we've got some growing pains going on. We are working on it. See if we can get it working all right. Vance, can you see me? He's having some technical difficulties with his mic. Sorry about this, everybody. Just trying to get things set up. And he can't hear me, so that's an issue. Okay, Vance has left the building. I hope everybody else can hear me. Hopefully that is not the case, having issues. Could just be me. Maybe none of this is working tonight. I just want to see my Facebook here for a second and see if it's actually working or if it's me that's having an issue. So please bear with me for a minute. Can you hear me, Vance? Let's see it. All right, we got Vance back on now. Can you hear me, Vance? Nope, Vance can't hear me, so he left the building. So anyways, it's just me again. Let's take a look at the, I was talking about ARK. ARK got up to $9.20 something, I think. So doing pretty good, $9.29. Should have some possibilities again. So here we're going to try this again, see if we can get Vance on. See if we can get some sound out of him. How we doing, Vance? I've got him on the screen, but we're not getting any sound out of you. All right, so apologize for everybody that's watching. Like I said, we got some technical difficulties. We'll get them worked out. So please bear with us, and we will try to make it through it. If you are watching, please leave a comment so we can talk to you, see how it's going, and see what we can, if we can answer any questions for you or help you out with anything you might be looking at. Can you hear me now, Vance? Got him on the screen. But no comprehendo. Okay. Just trying to find out if Vance can hear me. everybody. Just want to look at this again for a second. See if send Vance a quick note, see if he can hear me. Not a lot to talk about this week anyways. Like I said, Bitcoin's been down. The whole market's been down. It's been really red. There's lots of FUD coming out. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Everybody's spreading it. The big G20 summit this week. Still kind of waiting to hear what the outcome of that is from leaders of the world and what they're going to do. Are they going to regulate Bitcoin? Are they going to what are they going to do? You know, and from all that I'm hearing, there's a couple of countries that want to regulate it and stuff like that, and there's plenty of countries that don't want to regulate it. They don't want it to be considered a currency. They want to consider it property, which is all right with me. I mean, there's have the taxes and stuff that come along with the if they're trying to tax you on every single trade you make. I'd rather it be property, where if I put my money into cryptocurrency and I buy $1,000 worth of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, and then with Bitcoin I use it to buy some Litecoin, and then I sell the Litecoin and I want to buy Electronium, and then I make some money on Electronium and I want to sell it and buy something else, That's what I want to be able to do. I want to keep trading. I want to be able to take some money I've made and move it into something else. And I don't want to have to all right. I don't want to have to get taxed on it every single time I try to make a different trade. Vance says no audio. I'm just curious if it's no audio on my end or no audio on his end. So I think mine should be working fine. If you've jumped on, please leave me a little message, say hi, and let me know if my audio is working tonight. Have a drink here for a second. It does tell me that I have viewers, but I don't get to see who they are exactly, and so I'm just wanting to see if anybody is there. Keep leaving comments and stuff, and we're glad you're watching.
You hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right, we're back.
Welcome to the program from the Valley of the Sun.
Yeah, it's nice today.
It was nice here in Salt Lake City, where I am, but a little windy and chilly today. So, anyways, thanks for joining me. Sorry sounds like you had some technical difficulties on your end a little bit, but
I had to get the drivers installed. But yeah, we're good now.
We've just been blabbering on. If you're watching, go ahead and share this with your friends and whoever, so we can get some people on and start chatting about cryptocurrency. All right. So, anyways, I was going down the list a little bit. I don't know if you could hear me very well. Or does everything sound all right on my end?
I can now. I couldn't hear you at all before, but that's because of my headset drivers.
That was your headset? Okay.
Yeah, so we're good now.
I was a little worried that I've been talking for 25 minutes and nobody could hear me. So, what's going on in your world today, Vance?
Not much. I didn't tell you the truth. I have not looked at crypto at all today. So let's pull up the coin market cap.
There hasn't been a whole lot to look at, but it's a little bit better than last week when we did the show.
Are we green today?
Some things are a little bit green. Some things are not so green. But
yeah,
let me move it over here so we can see so people can see what we're looking at. All right.
want to pull up my HODL app as well. See if we can.
So I went over some of the coins, and I just want to get down to the coin. And like I was explaining to people watching earlier, that this is kind of our journey through cryptocurrency. This is what we're doing. We're not financial advisors, but we're into crypto, and we like talking about crypto. And if they have questions about it, or just asking advice on whatever, but we're not financial advisors. This is, we talk about things that we like, and hopefully that you like them as well. So, but we're always interested in hearing about new coins that people have found, or things that they're interested in as well, right?
True.
So let's get right down to the brass balls. Electronium has dropped, man. It's at 68 right now. 3 cents.
3.
What's going on with Electronium? What's going on with it, dude?
Nothing. That's the thing. I wish I could find out. I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
I don't know. I know a lot of it is the whole market's down. So,
and they've actually made really good connections. They're starting on new exchanges, which is good, just because with the previous issues they've had with Cryptopia, there's still issues going on with Cryptopia.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still seeing reports of people having issues not being able to get their coins out of Cryptopia exchanges. So, and that's why, I mean, we've always said never leave your coins on an exchange. Keep them in a wallet. That way they're safe.
You're right.
But yeah, there's a lot of people still out there saying they're having issues with Cryptopia, that they're not being able to get their coins out, or not being able to transfer somewhere else or do anything with them. So, but that's a Cryptopia. So, I mean, that's where Kucoin is picking up a ton of their, just the transactions, you go look at, what is it? Just go look at the markets real quick on CoinMarketCap.
For Electronium?
Yeah, for Electronium, and Kucoin in the last 24 hours has surpassed Cryptopia. So I mean, Kucoin's almost close to 1 million in volume in the last 24 hours, where Cryptopia is around 650 mark.
Yeah.
650,000 mark. So that's where most of the transaction, most of the volume, the trading volume has moved to Kucoin, just because of what's going on with Cryptopia. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's lots of good things that are going on for Electronium. I mean, they've made some really good announcements. They've made some really good connections, and they've been on, now they're getting on some better exchanges. So I would hope that would increase the volume, but it's just being in a down market right now. There's so much FUD going on, just so much negativity by people that are new into the crypto world, basically, that it's causing a lot of backlash, is really what's coming down to. A lot of backlash.
Well, and what people got to remember is we were just on Cryptopia for a long, long time, and now it looks like we're on 11 different exchanges. Hit BTC is supposed to be coming soon, from what I understand, which does a lot.
BTC and Next Exchange both have announced that's coming. Just we haven't. They said it's going to be on their next rollout. Whenever that's going to be, I really don't know. No one can seem to get a clear answer on that. Yeah,
and it could be because they do updates at certain times, is what I'm guessing. So whenever they get everything ready to go, and then they'll do an update, and maybe that's monthly, maybe it's bi-monthly, I don't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking they're waiting for that, because one of the things that I'm dealing with is the fact that I bought some titanium on Hit BTC, and so I'm still waiting for my titanium bars to be converted to T bars. And I know Hit BTC has the T bars in their control, but I think that's one of those things that they're waiting to roll out the next update or whatever, and I assume that I'll get them then. So I think that's the same with Electronium, and they're just waiting to roll it out. at the
And
right
true.
time, I
And the
guess.
thing
So,
is, right now, it's not that we're on 11 markets. We're on 11 pairings, meaning ETN paired with Bitcoin, BTC, or
right.
Ethereum, or something else. But we're actually on 7 different exchanges right now, with 2 more coming. So that would put us on 9 exchanges, and then hopefully we'll be on Binance and some of the bigger ones
Something
here.
big.
Yeah, coming up. But Hit BTC is a big exchange. They're an older exchange.
Yes, it is very
They're a
big.
big exchange. They're just not the popular one like Binance or one of the other ones that service more of the Asian cultures.
Yes. So KuCoin, if we click on KuCoin, and thank you for
KuCoin,
correcting me. I mean,
yeah,
you're right on the markets. The pairings. So that means that I can buy it on Cryptopia. I can buy it with Ether or Bitcoin, and so that's a pairing.
right. Well,
Ether
Cryptopia has it
so
right
just so
with
people.
Bitcoin. They actually have USD on there now. So if you go look at that pairing, they have Bitcoin and USD. So somehow with Cryptopia, you can actually buy it with fiat, with US dollar. But
Okay.
just depending on what they're doing in their exchange, they're saying that you can buy it with Ethereum as well. Then sure, you can buy it with Ethereum, but whether that's a pairing or they're doing it through Bitcoin, I don't know. KuCoin has it through Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's their 2 pairings that they've got. So, and that's according to this, at least through Coin Market Cap, through the markets page that you're on right there. So,
Right. So we can see that KuCoin actually has done in the last 24 hours $33 million in volume. And if we go back and look at Cryptopia, I'll bet it's only, what do you think? It's $4 or $5 million.
are you? What are you talking? In the last how
Just
much?
the exchange itself. So we're talking about volume on the exchange.
Oh,
KuCoin,
on the exchange?
the total exchange. Yeah. So we're just showing the volume that. Cryptopia has done almost $10 million in the last 24 hours on their exchange. So
yeah,
I think last week it was only about 4 million. I'll bet a lot of that is Electronium. So 500,000 Electronium.
just people trying to move it. Yeah.
Yep. And that's what's happening is people are selling Electronium on Cryptopia and pairing it into Bitcoin or Ethereum in order to move it onto KuCoin or somewhere else. So,
right.
Yeah, they've got a USD pairing, US dollar pairing. Where did it just go? $110,000 in the US pairing. So, I did not see Ether on there.
Only for KuCoin has that.
Okay. So I'm going to go back out of this, and Hit BTC is about $750 million, I think.
Right, they're a huge market.
Pretty big exchange, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I wonder if I can look it up this way. And there's exchanges, Hit BTC. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking. I was thinking it was quite a bit higher than that, but 195 million still in the last 24 hours is a lot of volume. So it would definitely be a good one to get on. And I like Hit BTC. I like, it's easy to use and stuff as far as I'm concerned. So
yeah,
it's not quite like a Bittrex or something like that, but it's not bad. So.
Yeah, I wish I had better news. I mean, other than this is just the mindset of holding and just getting through the down cycle that we're in right now. So
yeah,
that's really where we stand. I mean, we can go back the last 4 years on this, that it's the same thing. It comes in January, everything starts to dip, comes down and comes back up, and we're up high into April. So that's where we're at right now, is where's the uptick? When is that going to hit? And will we be high again back into April? So that's where we're in that holding pattern right now. But it's just the mindset of being able to get through this.
I agree. It is. We thought it would be up by now, so it's taking a little bit longer than we thought it would, for sure.
Yeah.
I watched a video today, and Sean was talking about he wished it would have dipped to $6,000 and been done, because there's still a chance it could dip farther. You know, we've been having a little bit of recovery, but
yep. And then we see stuff like today where it drops again.
Yeah. So
or you think it's coming back up? Yeah.
We're kind of in a little bit steady the last few days. I think some people are waiting on information from the G20 summit to see what's going to happen. Are they going to regulate it? Are they not going to regulate it? Can they regulate it? Is there a way to regulate it? I mean, there's just a lot of different questions, and there's a couple of countries that like to regulate it, but I saw a lot of countries that don't want to regulate it, don't want to consider it a currency. They want to consider it property, which
right. I
like that.
Well, that was Wyoming. It's not an investment, at least in the state of Wyoming. It's not considered an investment. It's considered a property purchase, so you don't pay taxes on it investing that way.
Well, like I mentioned a little bit earlier before you got on, I think I don't want to take $1,000 and buy Bitcoin and then trade some and get some Electronium or some Ether and then trade it because I made a little bit of money and invest it into something else. I don't want to pay taxes every single time I make a trade, you know?
Yeah.
When I pull it out of the market, then okay, tax me on my gains at that point.
Right. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Start treating it like.
Oh crap! We lost Vance. I think he pulled the plug on himself. I think he was a little bit nervous to answer that question. We'll see if we can get him back here in just a second. Put this up here. Gonna. Just take a drink for a second and get back on here. So we are having a couple of issues. You know, we're trying out the new software. So please, if you're on, send a comment so we know you're there. We'll be glad to answer any questions you might have. All right, so Vance is having technical difficulties. His router just reset for some reason, and apparently that sucks for him. So anyways, I think I've been on long enough tonight. I don't think we're gonna talk too much cryptocurrency. We've got some people watching. Nobody's got any questions or comments or anything apparently. So just wanted to get on and talk about it. We do this show live every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So jump on and join us if you're on at that time. I try to get my kids put to bed and so I can come and have a little bit of a lone cryptocurrency time. My wife goes out and does a class on Wednesday night, so it just works out good that way. So anyways, glad you joined us. Those who are there, we will try to be better next week. And we're going to try to, like I said, we're going to try to put out some videos on cryptocurrency and getting started in cryptocurrency and things like that. So I appreciate you being with us tonight. Hope everybody is doing great. Have a great week. Email us, or text us, message us. If you have any questions in the meantime, we will see you next week. Wednesday, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. See you then.